All right, we're talking about how to make your failures into your wins. We are live on Instagram, IG, Blog Talk Radio, and we are talking about making sure your negatives are positives. So, here in Studio U, wow, that's blurry. Hold on one second, guys. Here in Studio U, hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody on all the networks and all the platforms. I just wanted to talk to you today. It's kind of more of a motivational talk. We are going to talk about making sure that your negative experiences become positive experiences. Everybody has negative experiences that they go through in life, in business, in everything. Okay, everybody has negative experiences. So, your business owner, how to make those experiences a positive experience. Okay, how to make those positive. How do you do? Like learn from those experiences. So I've had people comment on IG and comment on my Facebook post about this. And failure. Some people are afraid of the what's, the hows, and the wins. You know what I mean? Like they don't have their process for what's going on. Like so those are a lot of things of what people are worried about when they're starting their own business. To buy from you when there's all these other vendors out here and they can buy it from. But sometimes you have to fail a couple of times. What to put out there, you have what they want, what they're looking for. You have to see what works. And if you don't even put yourself out there, if you can win or not. Does that make sense? If you do not put anything out there, you will never know if you're going to win, if you're going to lose, how you're going to for you and your customers and expose it to them. And when you're putting it out there, you have to expose it to them as if you're super confident. Is so the best thing ever. Because if you do not believe in the product and the idea or the situation or the course, or believe in you if nobody else will believe in you. So making sure that you put your product out there, making sure that it is what you just put it out there and see what people think. Sometimes you overanalyze yourself way too much and people really don't guys. So let's get started. So some of the failures in life that I've been to is trying to juggle way too much. Sometimes you have to ask for help. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be vulnerable. You have to make sure that people understand that you're out here, you're trying good at that you may need to ask help for. So just ask. Because just for instance, give all the time. If you're a part of my IG family, y'all are correcting me all day, all night. I don't really care for the simple fact that I was trying to say, so my point got across. Comment grammar, so that helps me with my algorithm too. So it works out in all positive aspects. But then I'm like, okay, help me and edit my things so that I do sound more professional and it does sound more edited and it sounds proper to those people who makeup person. Some people are like, oh, you need to put on more makeup. Some people are saying, oh, I need to put on less makeup. I'm just saying, hey, I want to be real. Understand that I'm a real person, that I am like true to who I am. So if I can true to who I am and help you in a real life way. Because having your business, hold on one second, guys. Putting yourself out on the forefront is extremely stressful because you're being ridiculed every the names of it. And my whole idea is that let's put it out there. Let's see how the people respond to it. Let's see if we need to move it to a different platform, a different name, a different look, a different color, because the things that I may like, sure that you're having all the opportunities and seeing the things so that you grasp the experiences from what I'm trying to put out there, not the then what I'm saying is irrelevant. You know what I mean? So that is kind of a picture of building your audience, building your business, and focusing on the things that may work. I have done multiple businesses. I've done multiple things. I've failed in multiple businesses, but I host these things where people enjoy and have fun. So those are the things that you have to understand. So making during the lines and doing things online and making sure that more people see you, then that makes your business grow better. And a restaurant the other day, and the crazy part is like, now you don't have servers don't come to your table. They tell you to pay there, and I'm like, I bet you businesses are losing a lot more money because that is one more task that I have to do. Waiter at a bar or something like that, I have people coming up, do you need something else? Do you want something? You want to order something? You want to add this to your check? So businesses are technically losing a little bit of money because they're not adding, they don't have that sales quality in adding on to your checks and adding on to your bills, because everything is. Bartender could have built that relationship with you. You're sitting there chit-chatting with the bartender. Now, if you can't sit at the bar, and then you have to. Society now, we look at our phone, we play with our phone way too much all the time anyway, and now it's mandatory for us to even order freaking food, and you got to pay through your credit card or want to tip with cash, because I have to use a credit card on it, which is not really a big deal, but it's just the principality at the point. It takes that person, or changes the length of time that I'm going to sit at this restaurant, sit at this place, because I've already eaten my food and no more to eat because I'm sitting here chatting up. So that all changes everything in the business. Okay. So we have everybody pushing online brands, which is super duper great. Everybody's pushing these online businesses, right? But now you have to be a little bit more personal virtually. So now we got to be in your DMs a lot more. Liking your pages a lot more. You have to be in there. So now the way you used to do social media, you have to do it. YouTube channel. I'm learning. My videos are, because I'm re-recording or reposting these same videos on my YouTube channel and she was like, well, they're 8 and 10 minutes. And I'm like, yo, mine are like 68 minutes, 60 minutes, 45 minutes. Like, I'm going to have to change it so that it's more seductive for the YouTubers, because it's the truth. Who watches there and watch an hour-long YouTube video unless it's super entertaining? So I'm trying to make this entertaining. And so it's about being on different networks, being on different brands. So then I have to do more to make sure that my customers are happy. It's all about putting yourself out there and making sure that you're actually getting your ideas out for people to yourself and try and attempt to have people see your ideas. Nobody will let for years. My boyfriend has a sign that goes on his door. It says, overnight success happens. Resonate. Overnight success happens 20 years after you start your business. So, and nobody ever went to it. Nobody's going to go to your site. Who are you? If you just put your site up yesterday, nobody asked that how long it took them to become a celebrity. There's not one celebrity being a celebrity. Last night I woke up and I was a celebrity. Hence, Tyler Perry was homeless for multiple years. He started doing what he does, and now he's a billionaire. Tyler Perry filmed stage plays that we have to see. How many of these bad stage plays that we didn't see that nobody even knows about because ever, and it got live? Then you think about how many people are out here who write books and nobody ever reads their books. How videos or online programs who never sold any of their online programs? How many people have an online store and never sold any of their online? They're like, OnlyFans is because the celebrities don't have no more work. People on the sex workers on OnlyFans people. So there's possibilities that you have to do to create your atmosphere, to create your followers, and make sure that you are continuous and doing what your followers want to see and want to do. Because say I come on here tomorrow with a bald head. Some of y'all like me because I'm brown skinned, pretty, don't wear a lot of makeup, and just real with the shit. But then if I come on here, face beat it up, and a whole big, looking like a freaking celebrity, y'all be like, oh man, she used to be real, but now she fake. Then I might have to grow another group of people who's like, oh, I like the celebrity girl. And then it's just so complicated sometimes in being out here and knowing who you are, what you're doing, and how you want to put yourself out there. So if you don't have a direct path in who you are, what you're doing, and how you're putting yourself out there, then it's going to be super hard for you to find the people who really like you. I'm dedicated to making sure that people like me real, because I don't like doing certain things. There's certain things I just don't like doing. And because I don't like doing those things, I want to start off not liking to do those things. That's like being in a relationship. I know we don't talk about relationships on This Is About Business, but it's the truth thing. But the business, relationships, and life are all, if you treat them all the same way, then you will be a lot more successful. Your business partner is your husband or your wife. Knows how you doo-doo, knows if it's a little doo-doo turds or if it's a big doo-doo turds. You know what I mean? They have to know that and love that about you. You can't get your shit together and your business partner is like, why are you not getting your shit together? And it's because I got a stomach ache. My stomach ache. I got a shit. Where you have to work next to when you're sick, next to. Now for the silent partner, that's a whole nother story. But needs to know who you are. Okay, going back to this relationship thing, I got off mental track. Going back to the relationship thing, when you go on that first date, you look fresh, you look hot. They met you on the street, they met you in the club. So then when you go on the second date, you don't take your makeup off, right? You take your makeup off, and they're like, oh. And then it's like, that wasn't you. But if you went to the club with no makeup on, and they would have known you look like boo-boo, you look like Shrek, or not. But if I have to put on a show for every single person just to be putting on a show, this is the age of 2020. The show is over. Love you, respect you, and then people will follow. Those people who love me and respect me and like me for who I am in my t-shirt and my for the camera, they love me. And sometimes I'll get on there raw, coming on my bike ride. How you gonna be big? It doesn't really work like that. But y'all want me to be skinny and y'all want me to be cute, because if I was overweight, then y'all be like, why is she so fat? Why is she? I got people, oh, you too skinny. You need to eat some more. So at the end of the day, you're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have people who, at the end of the day, tell them to fuck off. Ooh, I used the F word again. My bad. But it is what it is. They consider that as a failure, but you're being the realest that you can be in this life. You're being the realest. You're being who you consistently do. You will make more. People will trust you. They'll be like, yo, she always tells the truth. She always says the dopest shit. She always does this. She always does that. Yo, that's why I got people who like me. That's why people want to hang out with me. Because they're like, harsh sometimes, unique, but I like you because I know you're really going to tell me the truth. So if you wearing a bad outfit because I don't want you to look better than me, or I'm hating, I'm just like, that doesn't. So you might need to put on something that looks better on you. But I mean, if you're not my friend, then I might not tell you. I mean, I'd be like, So, but my whole point is sometimes then they go out and somebody talks about them and be like, girl, I know, I mean, I wanted to say that, but we ain't that close. So understanding who you are. And if you try something and it doesn't work, try something different. But at the end of the day, you have to keep in what you are doing and how you are doing it. All right. So it is super imperative. Guys who want to talk to me, who want to join the podcast, you can call in at 563-993562 and you through your situations. And if you don't, then it's okay. But what you're doing is who you are, and it's focusing on you. And then you have everything in business is like a science experiment. So when you're working with but hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a problem. It happens. It shit happens. But you just gotta push it up. You gotta just push it towards me versus away from me. Yeah, push the camera towards me. And see, that was a learning experience. This is the little right. Yeah, right there. So now, see, those are the little things that helps the process. And she sees it, and it's like, oh, okay, now we know where to position it for the next time go around. So all of this is about learning the processes. When somebody corrects you or says something a little bit wrong about it, because you have to learn. You have to learn the whole process of being a new job. That's like going on to a job or starting something new, and you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, Lord knows. Worked on all the equipment. The minute I tried to do a live on YouTube, you know what happened? Not a damn. Edit it and then edit it again so that I can make sure I have the right format. And those are the things that you have to do. Is you fell off the bike again, you skinned your knee, you skinned your elbow, you skinned your eye, and you cried. You gotta continue to keep getting on that bike. And friends said, oh, you still on them trainer wheels? Why are you on them trainer wheels? And you're like, man, I don't need these trainer wheels. I ain't scared. You scared as all get out. You riding. You're like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh, this is pretty cool. What? Oh. So those are the things that you have to do because, hey, then one wheel. One wheel. So, woo. So, another failure. Obviously, we have to figure out another sticky thing to put. Obviously, that one doesn't work. This wall doesn't like stuff hanging on it. I'm learning this slowly. It really doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with it. But, hey, it is trial and error. I've already tried 3. I'm about to put some Gorilla Glue on the back of that bitch. And put it up there like, boom, stuck forever. You have to keep trying. You have to keep pushing. You have to be dedicated to your movement, your job. You may have to change your move, but stay consistent and keep pushing and figuring out what those people want, what your customers want, what your followers. I get off of this live, I need you guys to tell me what you want, what you like, what you don't like. Some of this I will take into consideration. Some of it we'll just keep it moving because I already know who I am and what I like and what I'm going to do, and as long as I am consistently doing what I cool. And then there'll be other people who don't like it and won't follow me. But if I don't continue to do it and continue to be focused and continue to maintain my passion, my drive, my push forward, then it will never work. So as you're out there, as you're putting out your stuff on your business, you need to continue to push. You need to continue to be focused. You need to just stay consistent with it, no matter how many likes you don't get. How many shares you don't get, just continue to do it because eventually People will figure out who they are, what they are, and if they like you, and if they want to be around you or not. So just continue doing what you're doing, and eventually it'll be successful. And then you'll look at some things. Okay, I got another scenario for you. As a graphic designer, right? And I look back at my old graphic design. I look at that mess, and I'm like, oh, that y'all like that? I really sold that to somebody? Like, y'all really bought that? You really get into it, and you start doing different things, and you grow and you learn more. I would have never grown. I would have never done anything. I would have never continued, and then there would have been a lost cause behind all of it. To grow and knowing how to stay consistent and educate yourself and learning new tools and learning new things is the best thing that you can do so that you into a better business person. My first t-shirts, when you first start printing out t-shirts, do this. I didn't know how to do that. And now you learn how to do that, and you learn how to make it better, and you learn how to make it more fabulous. So you have to continue a little bit. And sometimes you have to change it up. You got to try something different. You got to make it, maybe it's too big on the shirt. Maybe we need to make it small. It looks like you'll never know the difference. And actually having people show you different things and experiencing different things is always good. Food, you have to eat different gummy worms. You have to, cook differently. Go to Ethiopian restaurants. Never try it. You don't know what you like. And if you are not sure about going into business for yourself, you need to go into business. It out. Stick with it for a while. See if it's going to be something you like to do, you want to do. But then if you're to do, it's going to be even harder because some of y'all go into business just to make money. I'm going to tell you that it's not the reason why you go into business. Fortunately, that is not the reason why. Usually it takes you 7 questions to go into business for yourself. Why do you want to work long hours? You usually have to continue to do it over and over and over. Because I failed multiple times working for other people. I don't listen. I learned that trick. Ask my mama. I've yet to learn how to wash dishes when I'm supposed to. People like, it's not how you do it. Let's just make a whole bunch of mess and then go to sleep. And then in the morning, pretend like they have already been washed. Wash the dishes for me. If I slaved in the kitchen all night long cooking, why should I have to wash the dishes too? If you don't have children, just eat out. We just eat out. We don't wash dishes. We just eat out. So those are the whole things. That's the whole point in failure, in learning. So I was not good at holding down a 9 to 5. So I learned I had to get off my happy little ass, hustle, and wake up every Wednesday. And I learned that I'm only dedicating to one a week for right now. And then one day I'll push myself to do something else. And then maybe I'll get somebody to help me, hire a team, do this, do that, because I know take long walks in the park after dark. I'm just saying. Find out what you like to do, what makes you happy, what gets you through your day, what makes you successful, what makes you love to make people laugh. I love to be jokey sometimes. You gotta be jokey. Yes, I did. But, sometimes You know, when it's time for me to put on that corporate face, you know, I can put the hood on. What you want? You know, just be you. Be real. Be who you can. Go home. You know, and it's okay. I prefer them to hit me instead of shoot me. You know, they be like, she's too jokey. Part of things. That's just part of learning. That's just part of your experiences. That's just part of being and figuring out who you are and how. Guys, I am Unique Wright, your DIY business coach. I am here to tell you, you think eating McDonald's every day is going to help you lose weight and you gain 50 pounds, that you can eat whatever you want and not work out over 35, try it. You'll fail. Continue to try things. Continue to fail at things. Continue to grow. Continue to be prosperous. But at the end of the day, until I figure out, I am Unique Wright, your DIY business, and I am here live in Studio U telling you about.
How do you say this?
It's okay. I don't need that one. I was recording on here.
You want me to share this?
Yep. Now that you want to break my phone now? God damn.